So I get this quite a lot in videos that I make. People want to know questions about my truck and how tall it is. Not specifically how tall is it, because that's a hard question to ask, but I get a lot of other questions related to it, comparing it to things. So I want to make a clarifying video today to help you guys understand what the lift kit did to this 2500 and then adding the 37s, kind of how tall the truck is in a relatable sense. So first of all, we'll start with the mirrors. So I'm 6'2", right? Hat's all the way down, and you can see that my mirror is actually taller than me. Stand in front of it, 6'2". I've never done this before, but I might as well take a tape measure and just measure the top of the truck. We'll see how tall it is. There we go. 30-foot fat max. All right, so we'll start off with the bed. I'll just measure this from the ground up. This will give you the best. You can see there, touching the ground. Right here, we are about 66 inches tall from the ground to the top of the bed. And there, it's right up to my chin, whichever one you want to look at. I got more than one. All right, now let's go to the cab of the truck. This is gonna be a little harder to measure. Probably have to get up in the bed to do it. Might as well give you this reference. To get up in the bed, our step is 33.5 inches or 33 inches. It's like 33 inches tall. And the older you get, the harder it is to make that step. You gotta kind of throw your foot up there, and then you grab in the door pocket here, and you make a bounce step. Oh look, basketball goal. I don't even know how tall that is. All right, how tall is the truck? I just noticed that I have a massive dent in the top of my truck. Look at this. Holy cow. If you can even... That's a dent right there. Something must have hit it. Good news, it's really high and nobody will ever see it. Looks like just one. Yeah, definitely just one dent. I just realized I can actually shoot the tape measure right down the gap between the bed and the truck. All right, here we go. This truck is 7'2" tall. I guess if you count the antenna, it's a little bit taller than that. 7'2", it's actually probably 7'3" by the time we get over into the middle of the truck. So 7'3" tall. Gosh, it maybe see where I measured to the back of the spoiler? See how the cab kind of goes up from there? Let's call it 7'4". Let's give it another inch. So 7'4" tall. That's a tall truck. And you might think, oh, that's not tall. I'm 6 foot tall, foot taller, whatever. It's really tall. And I'll give you guys another comparison if you want it. So here's a shot of my truck beside two other similar trucks. One that's gonna be leveled on 37s, and the other that is completely stock suspension, stock wheels, everything. This ought to give you a better visual representation of how tall this lift made my truck. So a lot of people wonder how much taller this truck is than like a leveled or a stock 2500. Well, this is me versus a leveled 2500 on 37s. Good bit of difference in height there. And this, I'll do that again for you in case you're wondering, is the difference in height between my truck and a stock 2500 on stock wheels and tires. And it's impressive. Crazy the difference. Same truck, Duramax, 2500. And these trucks are not small to begin with. Insane. So we'll take a little break from the video to clean my truck, doing the interior. And this is what I like to do. I like to take my interior cleaner and just spray the crap out of everything. It does really good. You almost can't go wrong with this stuff. I'll let it soak in. We'll do the other side here. Especially with kids. Look at that. Get that side of the seat real good. Get the back of this one. They put their feet up here and get dirt all over the place. We're just gonna clean that. I'm almost out. Or it's just cold. Oh, it makes a mess. But it's a clean mess, so I don't really care. And if you need one more, I'll give you one more good representation. Remember, I'm 6'2". Let's pop the hood. See what that does. First of all, I'm looking straight at the hood scoop. If I can get my fingers under there. All right, you ready? It's just gone. The hood's gone. Look, I'll try to read. This is my arm straight up. I'm not even close. I'm probably a solid, I don't know, 8 inches away from the top of the hood from reaching it. God bless the people that have 10, 12, 15-inch lifts on their trucks, especially on 2500s. There's no way. Look how much taller that hood is than the rest of the truck. Remember, the rest of the truck is 7 foot 5 inches tall. That's a solid almost 9 feet. That hood is in the air. So the mods to the truck that got it to this height are, it's got a rough country 7-inch lift kit. And that's pretty much it. It's got 24 by 14 wheels that are negative, I think 81 offset, and then 37, 13.5 by 24 tires, mud terrains. So needless to say, this truck's really tall. And the crazy thing is, these 37s actually measure like 35.5 measured diameter. So there are some 37s out there that actually measure 37 inches tall. That would pick me up inch and a half, another 3/4 of an inch in overall height just off of that. So definitely not as tall as it could be, but still very tall. Very fun truck to ride around in. It's cool to ride up beside a semi truck and you're nearly looking door to door with them, or to pull up in a parking lot with a regular truck and you can literally drive your truck over their factory mirror. Pretty cool. Anyway, that pretty much sums up the video. Just wanted to give you guys that little explanation to help you understand a size comparison. Maybe another video I'll try to find like a lifted 1500 to give you a comparison of that too, because that's pretty cool. I've actually driven by some 6-inch lift 1500s and it's totally different in that front too. So anyway, thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. Be sure and subscribe, and we'll see you guys in the next video.